Hey guys, it's Kat again, and today I thought I would show you the simplest, most basic phone case or phone caddy, or I don't know what you would want to call it, but how to crochet one. It looks like this. I chose Camo because somebody requested Camo, so I did a Camo one, and then I made a little drawstring so you can cinch it together. So it doesn't really have to be for your phone. You can maybe make it like a little purse, but super easy. You can use any yarn, any color. You can even change the colors in between. So let me show you what you're gonna need to make this puppy, and let's get started. Okay, so here's what you're gonna need to make your Galaxy Note 3 phone case. Any color choice yarn that you want. I'm going to be making one for a friend of mine for a guy, so he requested Camo. So I'm using Red Heart Super Saver Camo. I don't think what's the actual color here? Camouflage. So Camo. And then I'm using my size G size G hook. So let me show you how to get started. Okay, so what you're going to do first, excuse me, and I'm sorry I'm taping on my kid's little toy here. I'm doing this in the living room for a change by the window. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do a chain of 17. Now you can make this for any phone case. This is like the most simplest case you can make. So if you're starting, if you're like a basic beginner starter crocheter, this is perfect for you. So if you want to make it for any size phone, you can always decrease the chains, increase the chains. You can increase the rows that we're going to do, decrease the rows that we're going to do. So this can be made for any phone case you want. I'm just going to show you the Note 3 because that's what my my friend has. So again, we're going to start with chaining 17, and to do a chain is you just kind of put your yarn under like this, put your hook through, and you're just going to grab your yarn on the opposite side here, and you're just going to pull it through. So you're just kind of making a little knot. And a chain is super simple. A chain is this. You have your loop on a hook, you yarn over, and you just pull through. So that's a chain. So that's one. So yarn over and pull through. So that's two. So let's do 17 all together. So let's do 15 more. 15, 16, and 17. Okay, so you got your 17 chains. Now what we're going to do next is single crochet in the second chain from your hook. So your first chain is right next to your hook, so you don't want to go into that one. You want to go into the second one right here. So we're just going to do a basic single crochet, which is just you put your yarn through your second chain here, you yarn over, you pull through, then you yarn over, and you pull through both loops. So single crochet again. You go into your next chain here, you yarn over, you pull through, you yarn over, and you pull through again. So you've done 2 single crochets. You're going to do that all the way across, and you're going to end up with 16 single crochets. Okay, 15, last one, and 16. Now what you're going to do next Okay, what you're going to do next now is work on the opposite side of your chain. So this is what we just did, and then you're just going to kind of flip it, and you're going to work on the opposite side. And you're also going to do 16 single crochet. So you go into the chain you just ended in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So that's one. And so the next one, your hole should be kind of open from your crocheting already. So the next one for you is already right here. You can see the holes here. So you go into your next one, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. See, all your holes should be nicely already ready for you. So let's do that all the way across till you have 16. Okay. And you can kind of tell these areas to go into next is, it's kind of like an X by it. I don't know if you can go in there, so that's 15, and then the last one, again, it kind of looks like an X. And that's 16. And now you're going to slip stitch it to your first stitch here on the opposite side. So no more holes, you're actually going to go into like the stitch here. Like so. And you're just going to slip stitch. So slip stitch is yarn over, you pull through, and then you just pull it through that loop. Okay, and we're going to chain one. And now what we're going to do is, and now we're going to do half double crochets, but we're going to work in rounds. So you're not going to work back and forth anymore. You're going to actually go around the item, and we're going to end up slip stitching it at every end, because that way then you actually end up with a smooth ending. You won't end up with like a layered ending. So let me show you what a half double crochet is. So you're going to do a half double crochet actually in the same stitch that you just ended in. So half double crochet is, I think you guys can see that better, right? Okay. And this is a half double crochet. You yarn over, and again we're going to start with the same stitch we just ended in. So you go into your stitch here, you yarn over, pull through, you pull through. So now you have 3 loops on your yarn or your hook, and then you yarn over, and then you pull through all 3 hooks. So now we're going to work our way around. So we did 16 on one side, 16 on the other. So you're going to technically have 32 stitches to go all the way around. So we just did 1, yarn over, go into our next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and then you pull through all 3. Okay, so we just did 2, and we need to do 30 more all the way around, and you should end right before where we need to slip stitch. So let's do 30 more stitches, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, we're at 31. And 32. Okay, so you're going to slip stitch it to your, you did 32 all the way around, and you're going to slip stitch it to your first stitch here. And it's not this one, it's actually this one right here. So you stick it through, you yarn over, pull through, and then you pull through again, and then you chain 1. So it's going to start going up. So you've already got like a cavity in here. So you're going to do this Okay, so let's continue doing the half double crochet all around, and you're gonna do this all around half double crochet stitch 19 more rows. So 19 more times we're gonna do HDC, slip stitch connect, HDC, slip stitch connect. So I will see you guys when we have 19 more of these all stacked up. Okay, so you've made your 19 rows, and so we're gonna end this here with a slip stitch, and then you just fasten off, and you can weave in your ends. I usually tie mine in a knot. If your looks like this is the wrong side, you have to flip it. So it looks like that, and that's the nice side. So I usually make like a drawstring type thing here, and what I do is I take 3 pieces of your yarn, and I kind of measure it because you're gonna braid it, so you need it to be a little longer. So let's see here. So I think maybe about 12 inches in length, and I cut 3 pieces. And then what I do is I tie one end only, make a knot at the end, and then I braid them. You can braid out however you want it. I usually stick it in between my toes and I braid it. So let's braid this till we have about that much, you know, just up to there, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so you've gotten your string braided here, and then what I do is I get one of these plastic, I don't know what they call these. I forgot what they call them, but they're plastic and they're big. And then I don't tie a knot because I want to put it through the holes on the crocheted item, and I don't want it to get all stuck. So what I do is I just put it on like so, and then I just choose a side. I don't think it really matters which side, but and then I just kind of weave in and out every couple of stitches like this. Or if you want, you could do it through this. You know what, let's do it through this one, through the between the holes. So 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. See, it's much easier to pull through if it's not knotted. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Whoops, sorry about that. 2, 2. Okay. So you're at the end, and you got it all. And if it happens to like unravel, just braid it back together. Okay. So now here you're just gonna tie the ends like you did or knot the ends like you did on the other side. And then what I do is I kind of make it all even. So take my scissors, cut like that. There you go. And then if you have your phone in there, you don't want to lose it, just cinch it up. And there it is. And if you want, you can stitch somebody's name, or I guess if this is for somebody in the military, maybe their rank, or I don't know what they have on there. Maybe an American flag patch would be nice to sew on there. So kind of endless possibilities. And again, you can make this for anything. Make this for the iPhone, for what other phones are there? Who knows? I just know the iPhone. So hope you guys like it, enjoy it, and I will see you guys next time. So thanks. Bye.